Hey everybody, welcome back to another build video. Gosh, looking at this right now, I hope I can put this thing back together. Basically, we've got a big honker of a ship here. I call the Orange Condor. The whole thing was about kind of a proof of concept of can we make a double decker? You know, we've got our wonderful double entrance bridge here, our Cabot C4. And can I not only make it something that, that we can get into and out of pretty easy, but also make it so that it really becomes one floor with no doors, not even to the doors to the bridge itself, no doors, no ladders at all, and it became kind of a huge task to be able to do this because there's some things that I found out about, and a lot of the videos don't talk about this, is that certain habs work with the bracers and some do not with here. You know, these braces, these spines we get over at Hope Tech, and all the Hope Techs work whether you like with this little hab that you put it to the front side or whether you put it to the back side. But that's not the case with every single one. Hope Tech and Tayo, it works in there. But we found out, we extensively tested it in my stream chat one day, where that's not the case with everything. You've got to kind of be careful. You can maybe do the side ones with it, but you can't do I love Shroud. Shroud is my favorite design, but I couldn't put like a Shroud on the bottom of this spine right here. Now I could put it on the top. In there. Like in this case, I have the Deimos one because I like the Deimos living quarters because it's got a purple couch. It's got orange flowers. I love my orange. We'll look at that later. Yeah, that could work, but I couldn't put this down here. I couldn't put it so that this thing was feeding into the top of this. It just wouldn't work. It would create a door. So when people are going through these, if you're having any problems with the doors, that's the reason why. So, and where some of the other builds and everything out there, they're not like I'm calling out builds, stuff like that. They might just not know, because they might have built it at Hope Tech or they might have built it at Tayo, and they just don't know that's the case. But yeah, that's the case. So my idea with this is can I get into this fairly easily, and can I make pretty much a roundabout? You can kind of see a little bit where I have some of the bracers. Where can I go all the way around and be able to get in and out? And I even have a passageway that goes straight through the middle of the whole thing, without any doors, which was kind of a tough thing to do. So it was a big project. So I wanted to make sure that I had it down on video because I might be changing this for another build and stuff, because we only get 9 slots, for 10 ships in there, but 9 if you want to go out and discover and take over a new one and use that one for this. So you got to kind of be careful with what you're allotted. So let's see if I can put this thing back together and tell you all the stuff that was going on with this. Well, first things first, as always, you got to start off with the bay. All right, I wanted to get a bay from the side. The idea of having this bay over here is that if you see, you go in from the side. So my idea is to go in from the side, go into a companionway, and have this companionway go instantly through here to the bottom of the C4 bridge. So that takes care of, and having this spine in there, having that spine attached to here, then I don't have to worry at all about a ladder, right from the get-go. Because if you go through here and you try to do something with anything bigger, it's going to throw a ladder somewhere, so you have to be careful with that. So that's why I have that. So this is my first step. I have this attached to there, and so it's going to go underneath this middle section here, and this is going to attach to there. All right? So I can even put it there right now. All right. So the next level is, okay, I'm going to be coming out of this and I want to be, going through the top. All right, so I'm going to be going through that top that's right where my chairs are on the bridge. So I'm going to be going back through here. So back through here, we're going to be good. Well, the only problem with this is that if I want to avoid any ladders or anything like that, this bottom one, like I said over here, is going to connect to here. Let me, I can actually move this and show you. Let's select all of this. Move this around here. All right. So that's going to want to go over there. So I want to take all of this, all right, and I want to move it so it attaches like that. So again, now you can really see it. So I go in here through the bay, I go up here, I go down this bottom passage, go up, and now I'm into the ship. Now I want one floor, all right, one floor for everything in here. All right, so push that back a little bit. So that's our next phase in here. Now I got to make sure that I don't put anything on top of here, all right, or it's going to create a ladder up. So what I did is, if you see here, I've got this. I have where that's going to be is going to be this spine and the connection of my first battle station in here. So let's take this whole thing, and I'll show you how it connects. So it connects one back further than you think. All right, I think it's not doing it because I've got that little straight piece over there. Let's move this back out of the way. Make sure I don't lose about where it's going. All right, so let's do that again. So let's take all this. There we go. I'll move this over a little bit. No, not you yet. Yeah. Okay, so now you see the process. So I am going in through the bottom, coming out the top. These I added for a little bit of a kind of just filling in the gaps with the overall design, the Deimos hulls there. But my main piece here is that now I've got this second piece right here, all right? This spine is over that companionway. So going in here, now I don't have a ladder that's going up. So it's very strategic that I put that up there. All right? So that now is purposely going a little bit farther, and now it's connecting to a top part of a Hope Tech, so there should be no door. So there's no door here. There's no door here into the to the cockpit. There's no door down below, and there's now no ladder. So it should be nice, smooth, and open going through there. All right. The next part to this are going to connect. Let's go with. Let's back this up a little bit. Let's see. I think this might be all connected. I got to do the. I have my grav drive over here on the side. Just again to I was finding spaces for this. It's really weird to do this in reverse. But I need a passageway over here. All right. So I got to put one here, and then that's a landing gear that I have there, the Nova, and then I have an infirmary out the back. So that should all connect there, I think, right? This is my bottom thing. Yeah, that's connected real nice. All right. So now I have a connection point from here going over to here, and I've got nothing on. I'm not going to have anything underneath it, so it's not going to create any ladders. It's just going to go straight back there. So now I actually have a straight shot from the top part of the cockpit going straight back. No door here, no door there, and that's the back of the ship. All right. Again, filling in certain points within here. I've got the reactor and everything. You could have better parts in here if you want to. Again, it's more of having like I said, of having the smooth areas in here. I know they're not the best, tanks or reactors or grav drives or anything. That's not kind of the point of this. We're making sure, can we actually do this and have it so that it's, creating one big square with no doors. All right, so I have all that together right there. All right, now I actually made a nice little cover for it. Maybe I'll wait on this cover just so you can see how everything is put together. All right, let's go with, let's see, that's cosmetic. Oops. on the top. Let's do this. Let's grab this. We'll put this over here. And this cosmetic over here. Chew. All right. So, we're now going to be insulated. Basically, we're this, which is disassembled right here. This is the bottom, and this is the top. They're like kind of big wings coming off of this. All right? It's the same thing, minus this, of what I have over here. So what we're doing is that we've got our all of our different parts, plus a landing gear, one of our engines, a lot of decorative things, you know, on there. That's what we're trying to achieve. So we got these two wings on each side of this to make the big orange condor. So let's see what we've got. So we've got the bottom part. Let's move that into position first. Let's see. This is going to connect there. That's going to connect there. We're going to have these two connected for the other side. Boom. All right, so now I got to bring all of this over. So what is over here? All right, I've got my my shroud caps in there. We've got over here a living quarters. All right, the Deimos living quarters over here. Again, we can use that one. That's going to connect to the top of here. All right, but the bottom, I always got to say top, bottom. This is kind of front and back. Front and back, this has to be a Hope Tech or a Tayo for this to work. Then I have connected to that. I have our docker, because we're off to the side here, and then a decorative piece over here as well, and a landing gear underneath. That's that good, extra strong landing gear, because it's got the 4 thrust out of Nova. So let's grab all of this. And again, which habs you choose, you know, of like if it's all-in-one or whatever, that's totally up to you. All right. There's the connection point. All right, so now you see I now am going from the Hope Tech over here, going into the living quarters of the Deimos, going back here, going around here. And so now I should not have any doors going around all of that. And then with this one, all right, I'll put it in over here. I've got it connected over here. I've done the same thing over here, all right? But what I've done is that I've gone and, because I just wanted a cargo bay, and I thought it looked kind of neat because I can slip it in right underneath here. All right. So again, on this side, just like I have the other side, I have the shroud caps. I've got the shroud extended 3-part piece with a little curvature. I've got actually a cargo hold, galleon. I've got that on each side. Decorative pieces of the shroud. We've got the Supernova 2000 engine. Again, whatever engine you want to put on this beast, you can. That's really not the thing. It's all about, you know, does this all kind of work? And I've got a workshop. You can pick whatever you want there. And underneath here, I've got another hab spine, all right, which is what you saw on the other side. So now this is going to connect so it goes straight down to here so that I can connect it to the other side. So let's, making the turn. Let's select everything. Hope everything will come along. And I move it all into here. Boom. Is that right? No. I got to move this one more. There it is. I'm like, wait, that's not exactly right. Oh, let me move this, the decorative piece here. All right. Grab all that. Put that to here. There we go. So now hopefully you can kind of see it. So this is basically it. The rest is kind of decorative after this. So I'm coming in right through here. That's going to go to a companionway underneath. No ladder. All right. No door coming through this spine. No door going to the bridge. No door on the second level coming through here. And now I'm into the battle station. I could go left or right. Let's go left. I go through this way. Now we've got no door going through here. Remember, this is a 3x2, so this goes all the way over here. I have the connection pieces underneath. There it is right there. Going into a hab over here for Hope Tech, because you got to have Hope Tech on this side of the spine. It's connecting over here. Going straight into the infirmary. All right, the infirmary is hooked on here. It's got to be a Hope Tech infirmary because it's going connecting from the front side. We're then going over to here. I've got my all-in-one berth connected through here, going to my living quarters and back around. So I've got this whole square that I can go. Plus, I can go straight through the top all the way back. So none of those should have any kind of doors. Like I said, everything else with the different guns, different turrets. I made this an all-turret ship. The 3 different types of turrets that I'm using the PBL 300 auto alpha turret. I think it was in like 28, level 28. Not max level for getting all the different guns. So if there's different guns and stuff that you want to use, go for it. So I found myself 3 different types of turrets, so I could put them in each one of my weapon slots. So I've got the PBO 300 auto alpha turret. I've got the Dragon 261 SX laser turret. And then, where's the other one? There's that one. And then I've got this one, Disruptor 3340A alpha auto alpha turret. So those are all my turrets in there. And so all I did was like figure out a way how to cover up everything nicely. Make it look like wings. Put a whole bunch of mass on here. Alright. Put all my turrets so I had basically some shooting front, some shooting sides, some shooting back. And I put all these things that I need to put all these, well, they just kind of look nice. And here's my other, I mentioned about this with my cargo hold. Got the old cargo hold in there, and it left me just enough room to put an engine. So I've got an engine there. All right. I've got an engine, where did I put this? Yeah, on the inside of each. I think that's where I put them. Did I put them there? Or did I put them on the sides? Nah, I would put them there. Ooh, wait, one is different than the other. Hold on. Oh, this first one's that's got to go up 1. Is that correct? Because this goes there, or does this go back 1? Because this looks right. I'm trying to think which interior. Did I keep this going through the interior? Or did I keep it going back? You know what? I don't remember now. Well, you know what? We're going to find out in a second here. These are going, whoops. On the top, let's select them all. So I have them, again, just kind of fashion. Putting all this stuff up here. Making it look kind of nice. All right, wherever I happen to put this thing. We'll see when I do the exit, because I can kind of do the exit. Put them there. It might have been that I put it up here. We'll see. And that will select all this. And this is just, we've got a Stroud nose cap. We've got some Stroud mid bracers just to kind of fill in everything. Like I said, I was just getting creative. The shield generator is not the best shield generator for a ship this size. It's just whatever I happen to have on hand. And then I put this right in the middle so that it looked pretty cool like that. All right? Pretty much think that's what it is. We got to see which way is right. Okay, let's see which way is right. Does this line up with the back, or does it line up with more towards the front? All right? Make sure I hit the right button and not the thing. We'll hit cancel modification. Boom, which one? Ah, the back one was correct. The back one was correct. So we did have it so it was lining up here. So I just had to move that one more back. Here we go. The engines were where I thought they were. Yeah. And again, I put a lot of of these tops on and everything just to make it look cool. It was a way of trying to cover up all what we did on the interior stuff and make it so that it wasn't too flat of a ship in here. So, all right, you probably want to see how this works on the inside of things. Let's make this my home ship. All right, let's go outside and let's see what we got. All right. Oh, it's ginormous. All right, but see, it's actually pretty practical because it's right here. So here's where we go in. Boom. All right, so here's that companionway that I talked about. Just a nice open companionway. I like it. And here's our first door, well, our lack of door. So we go up through here. We go up. So that's taking care of all what could be the bottom there. It's just a nice, easy way of getting into the ship. All right, wonderful bridge area, of course. And now here's where I thought you used to have doors, but you can't. But you don't have to. So then we go through here. I have 2 spines that get us down into here. This is the battle station. All right, let's take that left like we did before. We go down this hallway into our cargo bay. I like this cargo bay just because it seems very organized. All right, no ladders, no things. Here's another doorway. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Into our workshop so we can work on things. All right, then we go on through here. Dun, 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 dun. Here's our infirmary that we had in the back. If you look all the way through there, there's that middle section. Remember, we could have come through all the way through the middle section in here, because here is our battle station where we took our first left over this way. All right, so there's our battle station, so we go right down the middle, and that's where it's going to connect over there. All right. So we go through here. Nice and open over here. There is our docker. All right, we've got our docker over there. This is our all-in-one. Boom, 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 right there. Our living quarters. Up ahead, and yep, just like I promised you, purple couch. Orange flowers, orange tree. All right, love this little area. By Deimos, I like it. And there we go. How do you like that? Yeah, and there's the other side of our battle station. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? No doors, all open, just like that, and a very easy to get into access point. Really phenomenal. Now, if you want to, have such a huge ship in here, hey, whatever you kind of like, but that's at least the foundation. Did it cost a lot? Yeah, it cost a lot to make this thing. I don't remember how much, but it was a lot in there. So, and all the things are all over the place. You got to get the bridge over at Nova. You got to go to Hope Tech to get the spines. You've got to go to maybe like if you've got a home base, shipbuilder platform in there. Go to there to get a lot of the other parts and stuff to be able to make this and there. But yeah, you got so many options within here. You got so many things that you can do. Like I said, I just used what I had at the time because, like I said, I think I was level, 26, 27 at the time that I made this. So a lot of great stuff. And the having 3 different types of turrets is really fun in there because you fly around and they just shoot at everything. So really, really good. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this build. Again, proof of concept, little tips that you have to do as far as like, what can connect to what, so you can have no doors, no ladders, no nothing. So, all right, everybody, you take care, and I hope to bring some more shipbuilding stuff in the future. All right, take care.